Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mike Cornell. I am in Mexico right now, and I wanted to just come on here and share my testimonial for my business loan lending. Um, I'm actually currently in Mexico right now, and I've been here for about 4 days. I'm in Roma, and I'm right on. I'm right near pretty much the place that I came a long time ago. Not a long time ago, 3 years ago. I came here about 3 years ago, and this is the first time I been to Mexico, I believe, and right in Roma. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have been here. Maybe not a lot, but people that travel here usually come to Roma because it's more of a touristy area. It's nice, etc., etc. And there's a lot to do here. But anyways, this video is not about that. I just wanted to give you guys an update. Yesterday, I bought a desk. So I'm actually in my room. This is the master bedroom here. But yeah, I bought a desk because the Airbnb didn't have a desk, a true desk. So I'm in my room, and I usually don't work in my room, so it's kind of funny that this is happening. Yeah, I got my printer. I bought a printer, and I bought my desk. So this is giving this is giving like back in the day vibes towards a sort of thing. I got to wake up and go directly to my desk, which is pretty cool. But anyways, so I just wanted to share my testimonial about lending. I'm actually, well, I became a business loan broker as of recently because I wanted to help other people that were in my position. And what happened to me about a year and a half ago, I think a little more than that, um, I had so much customers that I was paying for their products every single week that I couldn't keep up with the demand. So as you know, right now I have 45 plus right now VAs. I don't know. I have to actually get the number. I'm not sure where we're at, but maybe we're at 50 people, virtual virtual assistants, and they're all full time people. But anyways, as um, at that time I was about a year and a half ago. I My lead generation system was off the hook, and my customer service system is just off the hook, right? And now it's on a whole other level. But at that time, I was dealing with not enough cash to pay customers because I would literally get so many new people coming in. And so it was just a constant, like, I needed more cash and needed more cash. And what would happen a lot of time was, I know a lot of you wholesalers, is I wouldn't have the money to pay the customers that were like, hey, we got these products and blah blah blah. We're trying to sell these to you, and so when you're a DTS wholesaler, what will happen naturally is that you will run out of money. Like, plain and simple, you'll run out of money, then you'll wait on your wholesaler to pay you. Or maybe you have multiple wholesalers that are paying you, right? And this is actually, usually people would say, oh, this is not good. You shouldn't run out of money. But in our business, the more products you pay for, the more money you're going to need to pay for. And then if you have a really, really healthy lead generation system, you're going to be running out of money a lot. This just happens, So really, if you're running out of money, granted, you're not going out to Las Vegas every single week and spending it on crazy shit. If you're being conservative the way you spend, then you're gonna run out of money. You know what I mean? Especially if you're getting new customers. So that's the point I wanted to make here. And I remember what kept happening. It happened to me for months, actually. It was just like I had so many new leads. I had so many new customers that I was paying for their products that I would literally run out of money. So that is what I ran to for many, many months. And I always thought, oh, next month is going to be okay, la, la, la. Next month, I'm going to have enough cash to where I don't have to worry. Because what would happen, it would be like 2 or 3 days where I'd be waiting on payments from my wholesalers so that I could pay my customers. And it wasn't like I needed money for rent or anything like that. I could literally, you guys seen my lifestyle at that point. It was like I could pay all my bills very, very easily. And I was still living a pretty luxurious lifestyle at that time. So, but still, like, that's what happens when you have a growing business in the DTS world, because you have a good lead generation system and you're able to close new clients consistently. So therefore, you'll need more and more money if you're doing it very rapidly. Now, if you're growing very slowly, you might not have this issue. But me, of course, I grew very, very fast. I've always been into growing very, very fast. I've always been into creating cash very quickly. So, what did I do? So, what I did is I ended up having to look at, okay, can I get a loan somewhere? And because my credit wasn't at the place that it needed to be, what ended up happening is I would go, I went to my bank and they said, hey, I didn't have real estate at that time too. So, what happened was they said, hey, you don't have any assets for us to borrow on. And I think I told him, yeah, I just bought a new truck. So, was it? Yeah, I bought a new truck, and um, can we do that? And he's like, no, how much debt do you have on it? A lot of it, obviously. He said, yeah, it probably won't work. So I had to figure out, hey, what else can I do? Like, I need something, I'm tired at that point, I was just tired of being in that situation where I was waiting on wholesalers to make, send my pay for me for the products I sent them. I was just tired of it. So I started looking into uh, alternative loans, right? And it was crazy at first because I was getting connected with all these like freaking felt like Wolf of Wall Street type guys, and you know, I just didn't trust them because I put my phone number and information in a like um, like some kind of loan uh, business, or I don't know. I think they're just a marketing. They just do marketing, and they collect leads and they sell those leads to loan guys. But anyways, that was like the worst thing I could have done. I should have never done that. And so if you guys are looking for money, what I would 100% suggest is don't go to those websites where they tell you, hey, we can get you different quotes on different kinds of loans. Just put your information here. Because what happens is they will send your phone number to a whole bunch of different lenders. And to be honest, a lot of the times those lenders, like they like because I didn't, I'm not because I know more now about this whole industry. Those lenders don't even really give you good rates. So that highly suggest try to personally go to somebody that you know or that you're referred to, or you can come to me. So, anyways, that's what I did, and I still get calls till this day from people. But a lot of times these people they'll hound you till death. So, I wouldn't suggest that. I would suggest getting a referral or coming to me. So, anyways, that's what happened, right? And after a while, I was talking to a bunch of them, and I was, sending them my bank. All you need is your bank statements. Your last 4 months, you have to make sure you have an LLC, and like your social security number, and you got to fill out an application, and then you can see based on your revenue monthly, without any assets, you can get possible loans based on deposits, right? So that's one of the possibilities of many. But After a while, what I did is, I got one of those loans. I felt comfortable with one person, and I was able to get a loan with them, and they were pretty cool. And I went from like 150,000 to like in 3 months. Like I went up very fast, and I think after 3 months and two loans, I was able to get to like 850K per month in revenue. So I went from 150K in revenue to 850 very, very fast. And it was like a very, very fast thing because remember, my lead generation was so on point that I had the customers to pay all these products for. So my lead generation people were so pretty much ahead of everybody that when I got the money, I was able to just pay for all these new customers that I was getting, and my business, doubled, tripled, maybe even quadrupled very, very fast. And it was like, holy shit. And that's pretty much what happened, right? And I got an MCA, which is a merchant cash advance. I got another merchant cash advance, and then I got a credit line, right? So from those three things, my business was able to like skyrocket, and I was able to like grow super, super fast. My income went up like tremendously, at least 2 to 3 times in that period of time. So that's the power of taking loans, is that if you have the demand, if you have the customers, if your marketing is working, right? Then you take the loan so you can pay all those new customers and secure them, right? And that's what I did. And even till this day, I'm looking at a loan right now for over, 7 figures. And I highly suggest that you take loans responsibly. Obviously, I want to say this. You have to take these loans responsibly. If you have the demand to do it and you can, pay it off, then I highly suggest you do it. So if you guys want to talk more about how me and you can get on the phone and we can discuss options, I know your industry pretty well, obviously. So, we can discuss different options. Now, if you're just a business owner and you have other kinds of loans that you like to look at, let's say you've been actually denied by the bank, we can be in contact, and I can also give you options. I just want to run through some of the different kinds of loans that I can offer you. All right, so first we got MCAs, which is a merchant cash advance. Bank loans, bank/bridge loans, SBA loans. These loans actually take a little bit more time, but these are like phenomenal interest rates. It could take from 1 month to like 90 days. So what a lot of people do is they take loans in between getting the SBA loan. So what they'll do is they'll take like MCA, or they'll take another kind of loan between the time of getting the paperwork ready for the SBA loan. So that could be like a two-part plan. Startup funding. People that need money and they're just starting up, there's actually ways you can get money. That's a real thing. Line of credit, I got one of those. Those are pretty easy to get, I would say. Those are pretty easy to get. Equipment financing. If you have a business and you want to finance equipment. Invoice factoring, that takes your actual invoice. So if you have invoices or payables, you can get loaned on those invoices, as long as you can see that they're actual payables, and we can actually see that, we can actually loan you on that. Obviously, real estate is another kind of loan that we can get as well. And then if you need any kind of credit repair, I can definitely help you with that as well. So these are a couple different like services that I can offer you. But let's go back to DTS Wholesalers. reach out to me. Let's see what you can get. Let's see what you qualify for. What I do want to say is if you need to have an LLC that's been in business for more than, I think the least we can do is 4 months, but I want to say 6 months is a sweet spot, preferably 12. Um, and you can, we can discuss options. But all other people, if you want to, what I'll do is I'll put my calendar in the description, and we can go through, what you need your money for, what you need the money for, and etc. So I'm gonna put my information in the description, and you can set up a 15-minute call where we can talk about what your needs are, and talk about how you can use that money as well. And then we could talk about possibly how you can get funded as well. So I'm going to put my information in here. You can schedule a time with me. And thank you very much. And I hope you guys are doing well. See you later.